strange love streams. That's how my love goes streams. Will you give it to me? Will you take the pain? I will give to you again and again. And will you return it?
Every Friday night.
No cooking necessary, no assembly required.
Hi.
Hello. Welcome everybody to Behind the Geeks.
Thank you.
It is
Hello.
Friday. It is Friday, y'all.
Friday.
And it is Beyond the Gates time. And boy, what a time we had this week, didn't we?
It was an interesting week.
I will say
an interesting week and a much needed escape this week.
Okay. I would say it wasn't put your foot on your neck kind of week, but it was a very informative and what I call a setup week for more drama
next week.
Mm-hmm. And so
much more drama.
Yeah. So what we're going to do tonight, because I know in the past we've run a little long, so we're going to try a different format, folks, just to see our timing and see what we can do. So what we're going to start out with, just go ahead and kick the door in. Y'all go ahead and put in the comments now. Who do you think should be kicked out of the gates this week and why? We're going to start the nominations early. We're going to start at the top of the show early with who we think who should get kicked out. So with that being said, let me just say our good girlfriend Allie sent me a special DM to tell me who she wanted out. She said, I will not make the podcast tonight, but here's who I'm putting on the block. So it is very important for these people. So let me just start here. I'll start off with a nomination. Okay. Before I go there, let me just recap us to how I got to this nomination. Okay. Let's go here.
Is he still breathing?
I haven't checked.
You need to check.
What if he's dead? I don't want to touch a corpse.
The man has been dead since you met him. He just didn't know it yet.
Help me fix this. It's too soon and he's laying on the floor. I can't make this look right.
Okay, slow down. What exactly did you do? How did this happen?
It was just a little more tea than usual.
How much more tea?
How am I supposed to know? I'm not a barista.
And I can't raise the dead.
Fine. I'll figure it out. Always do. Bill, please. This is neither the time nor the place. Come on. Bill, honey. Oh, thank goodness.
Hey, what the hell? I'm on the floor. Do I need help?
No, baby. No. All you need is me, and I'm not going anywhere.
Do I need help?
Special.
You on the floor. You don't remember how you got there. Do you think you need help?
After you didn't had a physical or a follow-up that you passed with flying colors, apparently.
Do you need help, Bill? But he's not who I'm nominating. I'm nominating Randy. And the reason I'm nominating Randy is we see now they had this conversation. Okay, fine. Homeboy goes to the hospital.
That
to say, I'm here. A friend would have brought her husband in to collapse, and I'm here to check on him. And then they're like, well, shouldn't that be an emergency? Oh, well, everybody always come here. Okay, well, what's his name? You know what? Never mind. You didn't think this out before you got there that they might ask you who you here to see?
You could have did that on the phone.
Not on you at all, because the lie is I helped her to the hospital when she had the miscarriage. She is a random woman How are you showing up to support a woman you met one time?
One time.
And
why do
how,
you even know about this?
exactly, how would you know that he collapsed and came if he collapsed at the law office? It wasn't in public. It was only him and Haley.
So how
would you know to come to the hospital, and how were you going to explain your being there to check on these people? Brandy, you are world's dumbest criminal. Just dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Stupidity runs in the family, apparently.
World's dumbest criminal. You did not think any of these things out. Like, I see why Haley is the so-called mastermind or whatever of this.
Just as stupid too.
You took yourself,
and that alone is why this plan is destined for failure.
Yeah, you another person who Watusi'd yourself to the hospital.
Watusi is taking me out
to check on somebody when you didn't think it's through. What you should have done is just lay low, let her call you and tell you what's going on, and then we figure out a plan. But you show up out the blue. She didn't say, I'm on my way to the hospital. You took it upon yourself that she might.
And then you came upstairs. Why didn't you just stay in the ER in the first place?
Why didn't you just text her and say, what's up? What's going on?
Where are you?
You called the hospital and been less obvious.
Communication has never been Randy's strong suit.
Oh Lord! So
Randy, we love you. We love you, but you know them lines was just wrong. They just set you up for failure with that right
Listen, people,
again, Maurice, that was just
Randy is my first nomination for the night. So those of you all who are watching, go ahead and put in the comments who you think should be kicked out of the gates this weekend while we are starting the nominations early tonight. Randy is the first vote.
Randy, 1 + 1 does not equal 5.
Now, do y'all think Bill heard her on the phone?
I was wondering that too, but
I thought so at first, but he playing it off too good if he does. I don't think he does.
He was knocked out for real.
Yeah.
So
I was like, well, he had to be hearing her a little bit, something, or was he really on his way to the pearly gates and just or some gate somewhere?
I don't think he heard her.
He needs some gate somewhere. So for the echo of what is that her calling me? Yeah. So
but when I tell you she gave him to slap her around the world, that was I almost used the slapper meat on that one, honey. She wear it all the way back with that.
Yeah, she did. She
all the way up. Slapped him harder than Danny slapped her.
No, I don't think. No, the one that had the biggest impact was Anita slapping Leslie.
That
was a good slap.
That's still number one.
But
with this Haley, right here is good. That was a good
this one right here definitely has earned its place.
That brought him back from the gate.
It's like every time they do one, it's an epic one. So I don't know. Once we get more than 5, we'll have to rank them and see.
Angela, you say he was at the registration desk.
He was at the registration gate,
and Haley brought him back. Said not time yet.
See, I think that Haley is catching feelings for Bill, but she's still going to try and get that back. I think this is one. I think this is one heist that she is going to, that if she does pull it off, she will actually feel bad. She actually may grieve as a widow.
I don't see it. I think she just.
I don't see it happening now, especially now that we got somebody else joining the fold of the heist.
She ain't. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll get to that.
We'll get to that. But did y'all think that Bill suspects, or did?
No,
our writers just.
I mean, the way he was looking at that teacup, it seems like he's looking at that teacup.
Yeah, I think they just did it to throw us off. That's just how they focused the lens. I don't think he suspects anything.
Yeah, he's completely oblivious to everything that Haley has going on. So I think he's authentically loves Haley, but he's still in love with Danny. But he's gonna stay with Haley just for moral obligation.
Right.
But yeah. He doesn't know what's going on.
Now I do want to say I love Haley's outfit. That was too cute.
It was
cute, but it was unprofessional for a law office.
Yeah, but I don't think she was being today. I think she's just playing wifey today.
Yeah, I think she just showed up to deliver the dose today.
Yeah.
That's it. And why this thing don't have pockets? Why this thing was still off in her waistband?
In her boots. Well, no,
in
she
her
had
boots or
pockets
somewhere.
She put
But
it in her. Well, she had the phone in her boots, and then she
Right,
put
she
the
had the
file
phone
back
in
in
her
her
boot.
pocket in the shorts. I thought at one point.
I'm so sick of her pulling that vial out of her boobies.
That's what I'm saying. Pulling it out of random places.
She
Like,
can pull it
okay,
out, yeah.
Haley, really? But
I need her to put it in something else besides tea, because the man is getting suspicious. Get a man some whiskey and just put it in there already.
Make him some soup. Put it in some soup.
Some soup. Some. That's what I said the other day. Some.
Put it
spaghetti,
in everything that he eats. Everything
See-
he drinks, everything he eats.
See, you know what? I don't think that Haley had a grandmother from back in the day
Right.
that knew how to make a sweet potato pie that killed her husband slowly. She needs a mother, a grandmother who said, "Child, I come over here. You're doing too much with this one thing. You gotta vary it up.
You gotta spread it out. Yeah,
exactly.
Because I think I took this to mean I don't necessarily think and know that she's poisoning me, but I think the amount and the level of tea that I've been drinking is not agreeing with.
Yeah, maybe I'm allergic to it or something is not right with this.
That
tea.
maybe all these medicine balls and things she's taking me, my body is not liking that, so I'm not wanting any more tea. Not that she's poisoned me.
I can see that. But what I do need to know is what kind of tea has she been giving him? Because I'm trying to get snatched for 2026, and I kind of need to know what kind of weight loss tea that she got going on for Bill.
Right. Well, you want to do some weight loss tea and some stuff. Get with Be Well with Vella, because she got that bye belly juice. So
okay.
Get with Marvella for
Vella,
that.
I need you to be on this podcast.
Yes.
In the comment section.
Come on in the comments and get you hook us up. But I think that he's like, something ain't right. Something ain't right.
I agree.
But I just left the doctor. I was fine. I drank this tea, and 10 minutes later, I'm on the floor.
Yes. And what is Haley's end game, though? Because to me, her reaction was it, oh my God, it actually works and I might lose Bill, or oh my God, am I got to get caught? Or oh my God, we're in public. And what was the reaction?
Because I don't think she was feeling the love, Donald. Because at that point, if she was feeling it, she would have not just sat there and called Randy. Oh, she was worried about getting caught. She didn't really care anything about. She's like, oh crap, what am I going to do? He's passed.
Well, I think she cared about both. I think it was more so getting caught though.
I think the caught
because she was nervous whenever Bill did go for his follow-up lab. And she was worried about the whatever she's been giving him showing up in the tox screens. And it's like, and Randy keeps on telling her, it's like, no, it's undetectable. Quit worrying about it. And even then, you said that you wanted a stronger batch. So even if you did get a stronger batch, you worried about him, about the poison getting shown up in the tox screens.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what you're expecting to have happen with someone who just had a stroke and is going to get follow-up lab work done.
And again, this is the like, why are you poisoning him if you scared about what you're using? You don't know nothing about it, and you scared you're gonna get caught. Why not find another way to get it done? They got rid of drugs. Put him in the car, blow him up. Like, you're not thinking.
Like,
blow him up. Okay.
My thing is, number one, you asked for a stronger batch. You gave a larger dose of a stronger batch. What did you expect to happen, Pookie?
So did they did Randy manage to give her a stronger batch?
We didn't see, so we don't know if she actually got
the stronger batch or just batch.
But maybe she just felt like, before I get the stronger batch, let me go on to double this up, because she was. But how much she got in this bottle? Because she should be out by now.
That's an itty bitty bottle with a whole lot to give.
You know, time and money measurements in this soap opera don't work, because Leslie should be out of money and she should be out of drops.
Right. Because she's been dropping for about a month now. Ain't no way you dropping with the consistency that she been dropping. She supposed to have any left.
Every day.
In the same tea, I'm like, oh, girl, you got to get rid of this tea. I'm
I
not
would
drinking
hate
no
to
more
see
of
her
that tea,
coming every
Haley.
time she come at me with a here you go. No,
With the same cup too.
Look,
Always
it's
the
like
same
the
cup.
grandmother on Flowers in the Attic with them arsenic donuts. I brought you some
Arsenic
more
donuts.
donuts.
I
Gotta
got
go some more donuts.
it was the whole family.
So of this group, Randy on the block, Haley on the block too, because
she's stupid.
She just
for me, I have 3. It's Bill, Haley, and then another contender.
Okay, so let's keep this moving to.
You're not on my chopping block this week.
She's not on the block, but her man she dating is.
Yes, that's on my list. Tomas. That's on my list.
He's
Tomas
blinded by the carrot, man.
See,
he's doing too much.
And I don't even think he's really in love with her. I seriously still think this man has a wife in Puerto Rico or a girlfriend.
Why he gotta have a wife?
Something is up, because if he really wanted to do that, he would have proposed instead of saying let's shack up. If you
I guess he knew that it's way too soon for a proposal.
I think it's too soon for him to say let's move in. Y'all just, that's no.
But Bill also told Tomas, like, why are you trying to move in? Why don't you, if you're gonna move in, why don't you just go ahead and get married?
Yeah, exactly.
It's too soon for that.
But at the same time,
if it's the same thing,
like he literally just climbed out of her sister a month ago.
Climbed out of her sister. Okay.
And I love the fact that Ted
I
said,
can't stand Keisha.
have you decided which one of my daughters you're gonna sleep with? I love that. But you're right in that, Keisha. You're absolutely right. And I think that Tomas knows in his heart of heart he still has more chemistry with Eva.
But the thing is,
he need to get over that
because he wants to be ambitious and he's thinking about partner.
Yeah, that's what he's going for. That's it.
He wants to be doing whatever he's doing for partner. But he gave Kat. I went back and I watched Monday today. And I think what solidified Kat's red flags for her, and even when she talked to Danny later, is about Tomas's work ethic and how he's going to choose the law firm over her. Because did you peep when he said, well, you may not be going to Winterfest, but I got to go because I got networking, the people is there, the this, that, the that. And he got up and she looked at him like, what?
Yeah.
You are literally leaving me. You are leaving me here in the booth at Uptown to go to Winterfest when I told you I'm not going, and let's go do the horizontal hula. And you said, you may not want to go, but I'm going. Bye. And she looked at him like, what?
And she's used to being the princess. She's used to being daddy's princess.
Let me tell you how I know Kat ain't about it. Because had that been any of the three of us, how would that conversation have gone differently? No, the hell you not.
Where? No, you not.
If you go, you ain't coming back.
Don't come back over here. What do you mean you going? What? I just told you I'm not going, and you going. Okay, no, we're not doing this.
But the thing is that with Kat, I did appreciate that she is pumping the brakes off of Tomas, or pumping the brakes on Tomas, because she did bring up some very valid facts. Like, yes, we were able to get past the hurdle that had been going on for a few months, and we are now in a good sync. But just one good weekend with us by ourselves does not mean that we're ready to move in with each other. That's a whole level of intensity that Tomas thinks has been proven. It's like, no, you just y'all been hunching on every angle and every corner in whatever Airbnb y'all done went on. And hopefully they don't have any videotapes of that. Otherwise, drop the OnlyFans link. But at the end of the day, Kat has a very valid point, which I think she's a Taurus, at least canonically in the.
Hold up now. Not too much on the Tauruses now.
No. Like, at least in terms of her birthday, I think it was around April. that they did have her birthday.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah,
She's either an Aries or a Taurus.
It was early April, so it would be an Aries.
Okay, it would be an Aries. So Aries ain't dumb. They may be fiery and they may be impulsive, but they gonna think with their head. And they're gonna sit there and think about they're gonna calculate the logic and everything.
And Kat is very calculating. She's not gonna sit there. She doesn't.
Whatever her makeup artist did in her eyes.
It's really pretty today.
And one thing about Aries can peep the BS.
Mm-hmm.
So
and she's feeling something, but she's not sure what. Because she was feeling that same weirdness with Eva, and now she's feeling something that's holding her back from Tomas. And I'm telling you, something is up with that boy. Besides him just trying to get Kat and move on up, I think something is seriously still that boy's got something going on.
I don't even think it's that serious. I mean, it could. I just think that it's deep enough in his lack of true, genuine affections for her and more on the corporate side. This is just like political marriages.
It is. Yeah, I agree. He's doing it for political reasons and stuff.
I think he cares about her. I just don't think he's in love with her.
Yeah.
No, he's not in love. She looks good on his arm. She's a Dupree, and he trying to make partner. And Bill has said this is the way you can be fast tracked. Is you marry my niece, but you better not break her heart. So you like her enough to not cheat. But then Bill also peeped his interaction with Eva.
But at the same time, with Bill, I'm surprised that he doesn't know what went down between Tomas and Kat and Eva.
Yeah.
I'm surprised because if he knew, if Kat is as close of a niece to him as he claims, there is no way that
everybody else in town though.
That's what I'm
saying. Was
he
in the hospital? Was he in the No, he wasn't in the hospital then, right?
He was out and about. So it's one of those things like there's no way that he does not know that Tomas slept with Eva. There's no way. And he still has Tomas in the running for partner.
I want to say that they discussed it, but he said you need to do, fix whatever, because he also is recognizing that his life is an open book and
I feel like they did discuss
above board. I feel like they mentioned it, which is why he was like, hey, but is this situation under control and you better not hurt her? Because he keeps saying, no, I assure you that's over. This is just me and it's just da.
I don't think that I know the conversation. I remember the conversation they had, but I don't remember Tomas. The way that conversation Tomas directed it, he's like, well, he said that they went off on vacation together, and he tried to show them, pictures. And he's like, that means nothing to me. At this point, put a ring on it. If you two are that serious.
But my thing is, what is going? Bill, why are you trying to pull the uncle card? You're out the family.
Thank you.
Why are you you're trying to still act like you are a member of the Dupree family? You're sitting around trying to look for every scrap and bone they'll throw you from the table.
If he know what I know, he'd be a husband to his wife.
But you know what? Danny did clock him on that. She was like, and I was so happy for Danny.
Girl,
when she said, look, I have enjoyed the walk down memory lane. I've loved the nostalgia, but I moved on, and my husband is right there, and I'm about to go play horizontal hula with him.
Exactly.
They look so cute together right there.
Danny is making me prouder and prouder every time she graces the screen. Okay,
because we see Danny really moving on from Bill, and she's authentically happy.
Yes. And I wasn't going to go there until later, but since we're here and we're talking about Danny, let's just go ahead and go here.
Whoo, child.
Well, look,
I was here for every bit
early. No, I'm not going to say that. I'll say that. But yes, that thing.
I was so happy. First of all, Ashley going to come up in there and then act like she wasn't going to see Andre and Danny at Winterfest, but then you act like your whole soul got snatched out of your body when you saw them come in together, and how he barely gave you a look.
Mm-hmm.
But I love here that Danny said, okay, let's go on and clear this air. She talking about, well, I know you know about the conversation I had with Andre. And she said, which one? Because I want you to tell me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put the words in the mouth.
I was gagged. I'm like, ooh.
And then she said, well, I
first of all, her
understand
outfit is everything. Let me start there.
Man, I said, listen. She said, long as you know, okay, so the air's clear, and ain't nothing more to need to be said. I don't need to say nothing else.
That's
and
my man. He ain't your man. Ain't never gonna be your
The
man.
boy is
Find
mine.
yourself your own damn man.
The
And
boy
then-
is mine.
And then told Andre the next day, don't be over there trying to be Ashley's shoulder to cry on, because you my man. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Don't even.
She said that, and I was like, hey.
And she ain't have to raise a voice, raise a hand, nothing. She's like,
did it.
So
did it Anita style.
In that one statement, she null and voided the initial contract they put together about we're gonna tell each other if we're gonna cheat, we're gonna talk, we're gonna do this and that. Out the window, that's gone, boo. They gone.
Ashley don't want none of Danny Debris.
She don't.
You don't.
They probably wasn't even thinking that way, Lynn, because
yeah, I don't think they're thinking in that positioning right now. They just kind of shot.
But she,
I don't think they gave that much thought to the staging.
Ashley knows where Ashley knows better. She knows not to go toe to toe with Danny.
That's why she looking back at Derek again.
Well, yes, she is.
Is she?
I think she's looking at him at, I messed it up and I had a good thing once. I don't think she's necessarily wanting, I want Derek. It's how did we come to this? Like, dang.
I think they just need to leave each other alone and move on.
But we're not there.
Leave that alone. Poor Derek. We just need to let it go.
We're not there yet. But where we are is, how is it that Laura, let's just go there. I don't think I have a graphic for Laura, but how is it that Laura felt comfortable enough
to sit there,
to tell Eva
everything?
Oh, the Duprees hired somebody to keep her mother away from
and that is why she is my number one pick for eviction. Because, ma'am, why?
Well, she's Allie's number one pick too,
and that's your mom. So why would you sit there and clue her into stuff? It's like
she always.
It's like,
I understand that's your mama, but you know she's a psychopath,
and you know she is. She goes back and tells her everything.
I think with Laura's frame of thought is that she has a level of trust with Eva, especially with how she helped her get caught up to speed after she got out of the hospital. I think there's a level of trust that Laura at least has with Eva to feel comfortable enough to be able to say what she feels about Leslie.
But to have that level of trust with someone who you met less than a year ago over your mother, over her, she's going to have more loyalty to you over her mother.
And you just said in the conversation you had with her how you know it's basically you and your parent against the world. So it's like, what makes you think that she's not going to go tell her parent what you just said?
I don't think Laura was thinking that she was going to keep it a secret.
That's dumb to show your hand.
Yeah, that was dumb to sit there and tell her that. Why all of a sudden we best friends and I'm like going in your dorm room and telling you my life after 2 minutes.
If there is ever a situation where you want her to be found out or something to go down, y'all keep telling them every step of the way. That way they can stay a step ahead of you. Because even though Leslie said what she said as Eva ran and tell that doesn't mean she wouldn't slip up somewhere or another when Marcel gets so close that she forget that I'm trying to put him in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
But now that you have put her up on game, Miss Eva, to say, hey, he got an angle, now Leslie's antennas are going to be extra sharp because I'm going to make sure I see, say what I need to say. And Laura, she's giving her the ammo now to come after you even harder.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because now you know how I know how scared I am. I know how scared I make you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know how I intimidate you.
Self-defense classes and stuff. She need to get her power back. Because
But I think that's what I personally think that's what the writers are slowly setting up for. It's a slow process, but it's a slow build up.
For her to crack and maybe actually take her out or try to.
Who? Laura?
Laura tried to take Leslie, yeah.
No, I don't think that Laura's going to try and take Leslie out per se, but I do think that Leslie is going to continue to grow her backbone against Leslie and say, look here, I don't give a rat's tail what you think you can do to me, but I'm sick of it and I'm sick of you.
Well, I tell you who I am here for, Mona.
Listen, because Mona went into mother mode.
What?
Now this is my thing with Mona. The second that Leslie even thought about even looking at my child, is like, hold on, Laura, I'll be right back, and then go handle that. That's the only critique that I have for Mona. But other than that, I'm fine with that.
Mona said, look here, you might have come into some money, but you still a low rent husband stealing.
Listen,
drop.
Listen here, drag her, drag it.
She was still
and
not
the way
having
she looked at Laura said, like, you better stand up for yourself. And then all she go was, I work for the Duprees, not you.
Yeah. Like, if you don't get out my face, please. I'm working here. Thank you.
Yeah, that would have been a scene. I'm sorry.
That is when Liverfest should have set it off right here.
Yeah, what is it? She got Coco. That Coco had to be on that mink.
Exactly. The way she Watusi her stuff over there to say, we need
you and that Watusi.
No, we need storage space because the storage, like, you talking down to me and give me direction. Heifer, who do you think you are?
Because it.
I would have swung on her. I would have swung.
I think I would have swung too.
Yeah, that's why
Riders, if you're paying attention to this, Riders, if you're listening to this, Winterfest 2026, it needs to be popping off.
We need
needs to be a paper.
Y'all didn't get y'all fight. Everybody wanted their fight.
Y'all did not give it to us. You didn't give us what we was looking for this
at all.
You tried to keep it classy and cute, and I get it. It was nice.
Yeah, but we ain't asked for that.
We know the Duprees are class, and we wanted to see them. We wanted to see it. We wanted to see it go down.
We're building, so something's gonna happen. That's what I said. It's probably gonna happen at Christmas, or something's gonna happen at Christmas or New Year's.
I think Bill and Haley are gonna ever make it to St. Bart's, or something gonna come up.
I think.
But before we leave Winterfest, y'all, before we go there, I just want to say what were our thoughts on this?
I was completely underwhelmed and I completely fell asleep. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, it was what it was. It's like, all right.
Like, why? Like,
they just wanted to have a cameo. That's all.
Oh, they were doing the mental health issue for musicians.
Yeah.
She does do that. So,
but this is my thing. This is my thing, and this is all of our things. Really, Winterfest was 2 episodes. We expected it to be at least a week.
A week. No,
that is funny.
Agree. We should have still been at Winterfest.
One of my patients is that she was saying today, she was like, I was just watching Young and the Restless. She said, I was just watching this wedding with my friend last week. They still in this wedding. So I don't know what wedding they having, but they still in the wedding. And it's been
this was cricket and
listen. When the Winterfest ended and we started the next episode and they were in regular clothes, I said, hold up, it's over.
It's over. That's it. I'm like, y'all spent all that time and decoration on that stuff. Y'all could have let that.
Man, that tree was supposed to be on the ground.
Literally, I needed sliders and champagne bottles literally flown everywhere.
The most entertainment. Now, what I will say, even though she is up for nomination tonight, Vanessa gave part of what I needed to be given at Winterfest.
She did.
Drunk Vanessa was hilarious.
Okay.
When
she walked off arm in arm with Ted and stuck her tongue.
Look,
that scene right there.
That energy is what I need. I was like, come on. Because pettiness, drunken pettiness is at its finest, and I was here for it.
Love it.
Yes. That's a screensaver right there.
Bravo.
Yes. Yeah, that was a screensaver. Awesome. That's good.
Drunk Vanessa was classic.
Loved it.
Epic.
I mean, the fact that yes.
Like literally, the only highlights I had from Winterfest was this and Danny approaching Ashley. That was it. Everything else was boring.
Yeah, you got to send me that clip because I do want that as a screensaver. That's a nice pick.
Yeah.
This wench here.
Wench. Oh wow.
Yeah, this is when it was gonna. I really thought Tracy was gonna clock Sharon.
I really did. I was hoping.
That
at least you could have gave us that. Like y'all really could have gave us some kind of build up with Sharon and Vernon and Anita and Tracy.
Yes.
And then you just left it. You left it with Marcel and Leslie just eavesdropping.
I even wanted Ted, and he did his level of petty too by outbidding them on the dinner.
Yeah, he did.
I still wanted Ted to have a little something to say. Like everybody was too freaking reserved and politically correct, and I don't like it.
I didn't either. But I will say that I will say I stand by what I said. I think this is more so Nicole's speed.
Lynn said,
I do too.
I
am not mad at Kyle and Nicole. I'm here for it. Now, what I am mad at is that Carlton's ass is back next week.
But see, he's a traveler. He's not trying to stay put either. So he's going to come and go.
I think he would stay put if he had some darker coffee in his cup.
But you know what? You know what I would be here for? If Ted is okay with Nicole moving on with Kyle, I'm fine with it.
I am too.
It's one of the things I need Ted to say, I don't have an issue with you moving on. You just can't move on with Carlton.
Exactly. Yeah. He said that though, didn't he? He didn't say it out loud, but he said it to Shanice.
Something to that effect to Shanice.
So why are you not feeling them, Glenn? I thought they had good chemistry.
Yeah, I thought it was.
I like them. Well, I am team anybody but Carlton. Let me just put that
part. Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't mind them together.
I mean, I was definitely a part of I want the reconciliation of Ted and Nicole. However, Nicole has reached the level of relationship grief called the hoe phase. And that's where she is right now. She's in her hoe phase.
And she's perfectly fine and she's perfectly well within her right to be to flaunt it if she feels like she has it.
Right.
And she didn't want to go by herself. And I understand you want to have a hot doctor on your arm. Mm-hmm. And you want to, and Lynn, I read your comments earlier in the group about her interviewing him. You want to make sure you're not going out with a psychopath.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you want to say, give me something more about you other than what Shanice would have told me. Tell me something so I can kind of halfway get to know who you are. So I didn't find issue with that part of it either, because a blind date these days is not a blind date of the 1970s and 80s.
Well, and it was kind of a foreplay type thing.
Yeah.
Because she was in the power seat.
Right.
Yeah, and on the power seat.
He didn't seem put off by her questioning.
I enjoyed it. I like
the fact that he was able to come back into her office later and give her this whole neck massage and I couldn't keep my hands off of you kind of thing. It was kind of like, okay.
Well, and then like the other part is Nicole is less of a bitch with him.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because
To be blunt.
like she feels honestly natural with him. I at least for me, because she feels comfortable, she feels relaxed, and she feels open.
I think they want to put Nicole with a couple or have her with somebody because of how her marriage ended. She was literally at her anniversary celebrating her party when her life blew up. So I don't think a girls' brunch and a vacation is going to put Nicole back, so to speak. Mm-hmm. Even though she's
not necessarily a relation, she needs to go through her whole phase. She needs to figure out what she wants in a man.
Right.
If she wants a man.
Right. Right. I mean, because they came up with that cliche, the best way to get over a man is to get under another one for a reason.
Oh gosh,
well,
I think when he
not
did
untrue.
that, kind of freaked her out. I just couldn't wait to get my hands on you. That's what made her do that test. She was like, "Okay, now that's a little creepy," because she was. Yeah. After that, that's when she gave me.
No, it's not always a man that's gonna bring us back. When I broke up with mine, I spent a whole year by myself, not dating anybody, because I needed that time. But for Nicole, maybe that's just not what she.
Well, and then you look at the way that her separation happened publicly. Right. I can completely understand not wanting to go to the event solo.
Right. Mm-hmm. And like
for everybody to be looking saying, "Oh, poor Nicole, I hate that happened to her." Like,
because
Nicole is the power person, and she is a Dupree, and she does care about public appearances. So she is not gonna have her arm bare for too long. Not that it's fixing her soul, but she's already shown us through this process Nicole cares more about the appearance.
Because another thing with her in terms of appearance, she's also a relationship marriage therapist. So it kind of like what Bill was saying in terms of people that look for their lawyers from the firm. They want them to be in stable situations and be able to not have to second guess their personal life, quote unquote. With Nicole, with her being a marriage relationship therapist, it would be ideal for Nicole to be in some kind of relationship so that she can at least show that whatever she is preaching is applicable to herself. But the fact that she is a person that that's an advocate for communication, but didn't really leave the communication door open for Ted was a little bit hypocritical. But hey,
exactly.
Is there a nomination out of this group?
Say what?
I said, is there a nomination
for me?
Here.
My other nomination was for Vanessa, but it wasn't because of it wasn't.
Yeah, we're going there next. We're going to Vanessa next. Yes, there is a certain thing as a sabbatical, Lynn, but that is for normal people, not a Dupree.
And that's not everybody's path. Everybody ain't gonna follow the cookie cutter of getting over a relationship. Everybody ain't gonna say, "Oh, I'm gonna take this time to be by myself." Some people just need to be with other people. Some people need to be by themselves.
Right, like her and Vanessa, to me, are on parallel paths.
Now, Vanessa ass needs some time alone.
Yeah,
does need
if there's someone that needs time alone, it is Vanessa.
This one right here. She definitely
because she is crashing out, and at this point, Ashley's a little more sane than Vanessa at this point.
And the thing is, like the whole thing with Nicole is it's not like she's in a relationship. She's bouncing around. She's just enjoying life, and that's okay to do.
Yeah. Like Vanessa is looking for Joey to be her escape, and
this is not healthy.
Her distraction, her happy
Nicole
distraction.
Is healthy. This is not healthy. What Vanessa is doing is not healthy.
And the thing is, Joey keeps on bringing that fact up, which is ironic because you're the one that put her damn
in
husband
this
to the
position.
Part.
But he brought up a valid point. It's like, you have not grieved. Like, you're trying to move on to me, but you haven't even tackled your own emotions with your husband's death. And you're trying to use me as a deflection or as a distraction. You're trying to use me to fill in that void. And that's not fair to me. I'm like, well, goddamn, the devil makes sense.
He sure did.
Well, I think that Joey, number one, he enjoyed the power. He wanted to make Vanessa to say, hey, I can take this woman from her man. This man is trying to take me down, so I got to do what I got to do. But he was not ready for the storm that is Vanessa.
Yeah.
He did not realize what he was doing. Exactly. If he'd realized all this was coming with Doug, he would have let Doug stay alive. And let
Doug would have been with us to this day.
He would have been with us, but now you like, wait a minute. And then when he sat there and said, okay, I'm not looking for a wife, but she's talking about, I'm looking for commitment. I want to be your emergency contact. Like, she really trying to be wife. And he like, no, that is not what I signed on for. You was the side piece. You was the side piece. I enjoyed playing the game of taking you from your husband. I unalived your husband, but now you on my arm permanently. That is not what I signed up for. And you are not going to push me there. Period. Vanessa thought she had gold bricks between her legs. Joey done had plenty of women. He ain't wife. Nobody else.
And the thing is that he did say that. What is it? Vanessa has been gaslighting Joey for the better part of a week and a half now. And it's one of the things where he said, literally, I'm not about to sit there and let you do this to me. And he walked out. It's like, look, I may love you, but you ain't about to do this to me.
Nah.
And this someone to slap her.
Please.
Because you in everybody's business. Find you some business.
I think Vanessa, I put this on here to say Vanessa is another one of those. She claims she don't care about public opinion, but you crashing out because all the people like this, Anastasia, is saying whatever. Leslie's saying whatever, and it's like, oh, y'all think I can't have somebody, or I'm crashing out. Look, who on you?
You are crashing out.
And the thing is that she is. Someone take the bottles away from Vanessa at this point, please, because she starts to. Because the drunk Winterfest Vanessa was funny. Yes. But at the country club, when she sat at Andre and Danny's table and was continuing to spiral, and Danny was trying to bring her back, it's like, hey, yo, you may want. Do you want to go to the lounge and talk about this? No. And then even old wench that don't know how to stay in her business had to come over there. It's like, you may want to go to the lounge because as of right now, everybody sees you crashing out, and that ain't a good look.
Yeah, right. She just mad because her Winterfest invitation got lost in the mail.
And Vanessa ain't the one to be blamed about that one.
But she want. Well, what you gonna do? What about Darnell and Deanna? And he's saying your kids are all of a sudden gonna understand you in a relationship with me. Yeah. You need to spend some time with your children.
And Darnell was already sniffing around because the fact that he did not want Joey was around his mom as much as she was. He's like, okay, what's going on here?
Exactly.
I just don't understand how Joey got more sense than she do.
You know,
because Joey's the one. I'm going to attribute all of this to grief because when he said Doug ain't even cold in the ground, she tried to slap him. Yeah, he touched her nerve right there. He touched the nerve when he said your husband's not even cold.
But he was right though. It's like
he was right.
He was telling her the truth, and the truth hurt.
He was right. He was absolutely right.
Like
he was 100% right.
Doug has been dead for barely 3 months, barely. And you trying to sit here and have my whole social security number, trying to have me put you in the wheel.
It's not even 3 months. It's not even 3 months. He died the week before Halloween.
Well, and Beyond the Gates time.
Well, the week before Halloween, he died. So we had a month and a half. We had a month and a half.
I thought I'm not sure why I thought he passed in September.
No, he passed because remember when we took the bets. David said, I don't give him to Halloween. And I took the bet and he was dead that next week. That was a week before Halloween.
Yep.
Yep. He sure. So he been gone a month and a half. Poor Doug. God bless him. Woo, well, maybe 2 months now. We right at that time period about when he got it. So right at 2 months.
But like you hadn't even, your child won't even come home at this point. And you worried about this?
Yep. Like, and even then, the Thanksgiving that you had with Donnell and Deanna wasn't really stable because
they're not coming home for Christmas.
Not come over because they going on a ski trip or go a trip with friends for Christmas, and this your first Christmas without your daddy, and you are allowing them to go with friends on a ski trip.
I'm going. And Ursula, don't spank my hand for this, and I'm sorry if I offend, but this right here is the difference between us.
Yeah.
This is a cultural difference because ain't no black woman, but this is not how this goes in our culture.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't.
No.
It's not.
I ain't trying to make it a race thing, but this is not how our culture gets down.
I mean,
it is.
Caucasian sisters and brothers, let us know what y'all think. Yeah, that's a little weird.
She cannot face her children. She is overcome.
You are not. Wait, no, I don't know. Not no black family where it's okay for me to say, "Mama, I ain't coming home for Christmas. I'm going on a ski trip with my friends."
I ain't coming home for the funeral. You mean
I ain't coming to my daddy's funeral?
Listen,
I'm gonna stay with my sorors. What?
Oh, what? Mama would have yanked me out of the house. What do you mean?
Girl, I'm outside.
No,
Mama anybody ask you what you gonna do? You ain't telling me what you gonna do. I'm gonna tell you what you gonna do.
Listen, Mama would have came to the campus and dragged you. You're not going to wait. No,
Your stuff would have been packed already. You came from class, get in the car. What? Get. Did I stutter?
But Vanessa is on the fast track to being locked in a institution.
Yeah, she is spiraling, and she is so overcome with grief and guilt. She can't look at those children. So them being away, she probably suggested it.
I think
right
it's
up her alley.
Yeah,
because she can't look at them every day and know that what she knows the truth. Her and Joey know Doug's final moments and what that entailed, and that is replaying in her head every single night.
Day.
And it should.
They know Doug's final.
Y'all think he's really dead? Where are we with that?
He on the Ritz-Carlton cruise. I saw him the other week.
I don't think he's dead. I still think he's gonna come back. Might not be for season 3.
They gonna offer a couple more zeros on that check, and he'll be like, all right. Let me sign right here. Okay.
He probably said, "Let me work out whatever issues I got personally, and then I will return."
As of right now, I will say that Doug is dead. Kind of like the way that people think that Eva is not Ted's daughter. Until I see a body that comes back as Doug, I don't believe it.
See, in typical soap fashion, it would be the moment that Joey decides, okay, let's do this, and then Doug pops back up.
Doug walking the door.
What would be ironic
at the
wedding, and they say, and the preacher says, if there's a reason why this couple should not be wed,
that is soap.
Yes, do a Byron Douglas, how Dwayne Wayne tore up Byron's yes. Just come in and say, okay, no, this how this gonna be.
This is before he was B613.
Yes. So before we are in agreement that Vanessa's got the nomination here.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. 100 hands down.
Yeah,
she definitely has the nomination.
Vanessa got the nomination.
Really, really, yeah.
Now, what about this right here?
See.
So is he married?
I'm happy
he was married.
He's married.
He's not messing with Ted.
He is married, but he said him and his wife having issues.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was married.
Yeah, he's married.
He was the boat. He was not the wife. I don't even know the wife's name. But
I don't know the wife's name either, but Sheila is the boat.
Sheila's the boat.
And the thing with
catching feelings.
I think Leslie finds him attractive and is open to exploring.
Yeah.
Now she's still Team Ted. Don't let that mistake you. But I think Leslie is willing to explore whatever this is with Marcel.
Yeah. I agree. I think she's enjoying the attention because Ted didn't give her any attention.
Yeah.
But they're both using it. But the thing is that both of them are using each other. And I think that they don't know that both of them are using each other for their own personal gain. But that's the appeal that's drawing them to each other. The fact that both of them are master manipulators.
I'm just saying that's how we got Dan Dre.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm kind of here for this couple.
I kind of want to see where it goes. I want somebody to take her attention.
Yeah. He makes her he I think he could control her in a way that I haven't seen anybody else.
He definitely
the capability to do.
Yeah.
He can definitely bring her in.
Yeah.
That I am sure of.
Can we just give a round of applause to the showrunners for bringing these secondary characters up and giving them more of a story? Like we've got Marcel, we've got Shanice getting more, you know what I mean? I like the fact that we are playing around with bringing in some of the secondary characters and making them more prominent and not just recycling the same old people over and over and over again.
But we do
more storyline and back stuff to everything and everybody.
We do need a well flushed out storyline of the Hawthorns.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah,
we need Danny and them to take a back seat for a second. Well, at least one of them, at least most of them. We need one of them to still be in the forefront, but we need to explore this Hawthorne family line.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what do you think about speaking of Hawthorns, what do you think about Elon trying to check Marcel over Leslie?
I think he want to know really what's going on.
And how he can basically benefit.
Right.
He wants to know how he can win at this, because that's Marcel.
But see, I think Jacob, when he said what he said to him about going out on a good positive note, said, you know what, let me go out as cop of the year and bring this one down.
Yeah.
Get me some money. And
if I was Marcel, I was like, I don't care. I have had a career as a law officer detective longer than you've been alive. What point do I need to make with my record of arrests and the things that I've taken down to prove to you specifically that I'm a good cop? I would give him the biggest middle finger.
Well, I think
it's more so proving it to himself.
Right. I think Jacob said something, but I think it's more like, you know what, you're right. I've done a lot of dirt. And maybe he appealed to the other side. Because even at Winterfest, when he pulled Vanessa aside, say, hey, you okay? You know, Joey's just trying to look out for you and do what's best right now. You need to chill out. Like, I still, when I despise him because Doug spent his final moments with him. You know, you are responsible for my Dougie Doug.
Yeah.
But
he may have put him on witness protection, give him the benefit of the doubt.
Maybe. We'll see. But y'all keep those nominations coming in. So far as we know, we have Randy, Haley, Tomas, Laura, Eva, and Vanessa. So y'all can go ahead and put your votes in for those people. And we're going to be right back after this commercial break. Lord, who's singing?
What was that?
I know somebody. Okay. What is going on in the mind of this individual?
I think that
Nobody knows.
he's still holding out hope that Ashley will one day come back to him. It's one of those things where we see a person that doesn't see himself with literally anybody else. No matter how much you want to try and tell him, like, bruh, I know you love her. Kind of what Jacob said. If you really love her, let her go. Because in the words of Maya Angelou, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. And it goes both ways for both Ashley and Derek. They have shown that they may have a lot of love for one another, but they are not compatible.
Right.
Because Ashley cares for Derek, but doesn't.
She's not in love with
Derek. I think she's in love with him. I think she wants Andre more. Like the fact that she wants the freedom.
I think it's something different.
Yeah, there's something different with Andre that she feels that she can't have with Derek, and that's what makes the appeal for Andre so addicting for Ashley. And with Derek, it's just familiarity. It's your traditional relationship, traditional family with house, stable income, picket fence, house, and kids potentially in the future is what her mom and everyone basically pushed her to want to have. And so it's conditioned familiarity. And so with Derek, he loves Ashley, but he knows that she wants Andre more. And he will do literally anything to try and trap Ashley. It's gone past the level of wanting an organic relationship with Ashley to now doing anything by any means necessary to get her. And
it's creeper at this point.
Yep. And it's unhealthy.
Because even Jacob tried to say, hey, she done already said what you trying to do. Go on and move on with your life with somebody else. Give Cheryl a try.
Yeah.
Or something, but don't mess with Cheryl to think that it's gonna be something and you're just using her to make Ashley jealous. Don't do that either.
And I think that's why he's so reluctant in wanting to go for Cheryl, because he knows that he won't be 100% in it, and he doesn't want to hurt her by getting into something that he knows he isn't really invested in, but she's going to be invested in him, and then it's going to turn around to him being the bad guy again.
And I respect that.
Yeah.
But he needs to find something else to get his mind off of Ashley.
Yeah.
But Ashley was looking at him. Did she look at him as if she feels sorry for him, or is she looking at him like, dang, I messed that up, or I'm lonely, or what is Ashley feeling?
Has a problem because she wants to go back to what is comfortable. I think she just wants something. It's just like she is fearing or remembering what she lost, but I think she's also like, oh, that was a good thing, and he's comfortable. He fits. It's like, you go back to it like a nice comfy sweater, and it's like he's not that. I get it. It's comfortable. It's convenient. It's right there. He'll take you back because she knows he still loves her. But this, like Donald said, it's not going to work. They're not compatible. They need to find something else. Go elsewhere.
Yeah, I think that's the comfortable space for her. But I also think it's kind of it's a comfortable space for her. Yes, she knows she's alone now, so it's like, dang. Should I have stayed with them? But then also at the same token, the fact that she brought up Cheryl says that she's bothered by the fact that he might be moving on. So it's like, dang, Andre moved on. You about to move on. I'm still here by myself. Like, what was the point of you throwing that out there unless you was feeling a certain type of way?
Yeah, either that or it was maybe pushing him towards something. I don't know. I mean, Ashley is all over the place and she's very hard to read because in her thoughts, it was confusing the way she was looking at him as if she might have been thinking again, like, okay, maybe, but that's not fair to Derek because Derek is going to still be like, well, are you, he's going to still question her motives even more so now. And he's not going to be, even though he thinks that's what he wants, he's not going to be happy when she comes back. Just like he wasn't secure in that happiness before, which is why he did what he did, because he already knew she was looking at Andre a certain way. And now is it going to be, oh, you after me now because Andre is gone.
Mm-hmm.
But the moment it looked like there's blood in the water in the Richardson home, are you going to be the shark circling the chum again?
You know that. And he knows that. In the back of his mind, he knows it. He may not want to admit it, but he knows that.
Mm-hmm. I just think that they both just need to move on.
Move on.
They need to be, if anything, they need to learn how to be by themselves because that's it really, a lot of people need to learn how to be by themselves in the show. But at least in terms of these two, they specifically need to learn how to be by themselves.
Because she still doesn't know exactly who she is or what she wants out of her life. So she needs to figure that out.
Right. No, you're right. Because, and then the way she couldn't even act like she couldn't even sit in the same room with him. Like, oh, I need to go. We need to go. Come on, Naomi. We need to bounce. And I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I understand it. You don't want to be sitting there with your ex. Like,
it's gonna be awkward, but then at the same token, I mean, you created the awkward situation.
Huh?
She created the awkward situation.
She did. But it's more so one of those things like so soon after the breakup, I would feel at that point, I'm not trying to see you, let alone talk to you.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think they can be friends.
They
yet.
got to see each other
come down the road,
treatment,
but I don't think friends is there yet. They need some time to like grieve the whole relationship loss, and then basically figure out what they want out of a new relationship without all that baggage and all that being in the way. If they're too close to each other again, it's just not gonna. It's like magnets. It's just gonna they're gonna go back.
But they're going to. They've got to suck it up because they're going to see each other. He's a patient where she works with her coworker, and they share best friends.
Yeah. This is the one instance where we think time away is good. But they're just two different people. And they're gonna have to figure it out. But I'm still on the fence, and I'm on the fence about this.
I am still an advocate for both Ted and Shanice, and I think both of them from this whole lunch date that they had, they are starting to feel each other. I think I actually started to see Ted potentially lean in for a kiss.
I love it.
I'm loving it because, and I'll tell you why I'm loving it. Now, don't get me wrong. I also was definitely a part of wanting Nicole and Ted to reconcile. But again, Nicole is in her whole face. That's not going down. So
stop calling her.
That's what it is. We have all been in our whole face before. Come on now.
You're right, and I'm right when I'm with you, Keisha. I'm
a whole face is a whole face. It ain't a man thing or a woman thing. It's a thing. So, like I said, Nicole is in her whole phase, and Ted is. I think he's starting to feel her. I think she is carefully starting to feel him because, again, Shanice has already let us know she ain't gonna be nobody's rebound.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the fact that it's a slow progression. It's not like them jumping right into it.
Yeah.
She did feel a little guilty when she, when he was mentioning Kyle and knowing that she's the one that set him up. You could tell she was kind of like, ooh, like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. But Ted, you're a good man. And Ted, you're this and this and this and that. So kind of like, let me take you away from this subject.
But I think that all of that considered, I think Shanice would be willing to at least give it a try.
Mm-hmm. Eventually, not yet.
Yeah. And the thing, if they do decide to move forward, Ted and Shanice would be a great match because Shanice would help Ted discover his voice. Because the thing with Ted is that he does not have one. He lets everyone walk all over him and take advantage of him.
Lynn, I agree that I think that may become an issue if they end up together. That may be where they have their first tiff, is when he finds out she's the one that made that introduction.
Yeah. But he said himself, I didn't hear this whole thing on there, but y'all were saying he said that he'd rather her be with anybody else but Carlton. So he was
he said that before. But I think I don't know. It may not even be an issue because it may be a non-issue because we can't seem to get rid of Carlton's ass.
Don't remind me.
I don't even want to talk about. We'll wait till next week to talk about what the things were for next week because I know we just chomping at the bit, but we're gonna wait because we don't know we're gonna wait, see how it plays out next week. But I don't know where I feel about this. I don't know how I feel yet. I got a process. They may have to grow on me. Danny and Andre didn't have to grow on me. I was team them from the jump, but this one I might have to grow.
I feel like they have a natural little vibe about themselves, and I like how relaxed
vibes with Derek. So anybody Shanice vibes with,
but see, my thing, it's more so the vibe that I'm feeling is with him. I feel like he was always on the defense and on edge with Nicole, even when we had old Ted, because her demeanor, and I feel like with Shanice, he's much more relaxed.
Well, everybody is. It's just that's her personality in here. So
Well, he needs somebody with that kind of personality.
She's the one everybody can come talk to and basically figure out what's what. She's the bartender at the hospital.
Yeah,
he needs that.
Shanice has always been the kind of person or the kind of character that people can just be able to talk to, like they feel comfortable. And on top of that, she's really objective and non-biased. She'll tell you, I definitely feel that you are justified in how you feel. And if you're not, she's like, okay, lovingly and respectfully, let's look at it from a different angle.
Right. And with that, let's have our church announcements. Oh, every time. Good evening, Fairmont Cressy and me parishioners. We have some church announcements for the congregation going into the weekend, and I just got one that Where Do Broken Hearts Go? Seminar is hosted by Sister Ashley Morgan. And she is asking all of you recently uncoupled individuals to meet her at Uptown this Saturday. Yes, that's tomorrow. Go to Uptown, ladies, because she's going to have some hot chocolate and entertainment by the Sugar Plum Harry dance review. And
I thought that was the hot chocolate. My bad.
And presented by the Mystic Men of Rondu with the special guest.
Okay.
The Thunder from Down Under.
And we announced this at the church.
I think you might need some cold chocolate if you
Miss Morgan reminds everybody to please bring your dollar bills. Don't forget.
No, you're wrong for that. Sorry. That's just wrong.
The hot chocolate and the sugar plum review.
That's just wrong.
I'm done.
Y'all excuse her for that.
I'm
That
about to
is
walk out the
wrong.
church now.
Yes. That is very wrong.
I have to read the announcements as they are given to me. Sorry.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. Any more announcements, Saints? Look.
Yes,
Look, why did I just envision Sandra Bullock and the family in the proposal?
Right. Relax. Get to it.
Oh my goodness.
The exit sign is lit up
Wrong.
in big
Oh my
red
goodness.
letters.
That was the best bachelorette party ever.
Oh, yes, it was.
All right. Yeah. Here's my announcement that has been sent to me. We will be having a homework. The Essential to All Marriages is our new marriage counseling group or new marriage group that is coming. The group will be led by the new married couple, Danny and Andre, with an upcoming group with Naomi and Jacob, basically also helping and being assistants. So homework, which is essential to every marriage. That is the title of our new marriage group. Okay. We also have, Miss Ashley is giving another seminar, Healthy Living, Being Honest with Your Feelings. So if you come and be honest with your feelings, and Miss Ashley, I think we need to check your dates on that because I think it's conflicting with the other one you basically were doing. You need to pick a side. Yeah, please, ma'am. And that is all my announcements.
She has duality.
She has duality. She got something.
It's two sides to every story. As the good Reverend told us in the vampire movie, the Eddie Murphy one. What was the name of it? What was the name of the movie?
Vampire in Brooklyn.
There's two styles of every story.
This is the most blasphemous church service I've ever been to in my
service.
It's good and evil. Both of those things. It's duality, he said. And Ashley is just going through her phases. She's trying to figure out.
Sister Ursula, I want you to not be quoting Eddie Murphy movies.
I'm just saying. I'm not going to stand up in here and be a hypocrite and tell you that Sister Ashley is hurting. And she's trying to figure it out. So y'all go and be
a lot of hurting people in Bear
and support her down in Uptown and support her.
No.
Support her. And the Sugar Plum people support her.
Oh my gosh. Sugar Plum. Oh my goodness.
I'm so down with y'all right now.
Okay. See, look, even the pastor over there, Pastor Donald, is just like praying for my saints over there. That's
you just say he's gonna have to put y'all up in prayer today.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be in my prayer.
Mr. Mendez is in prayer.
I didn't look. I ain't got anything. I just read them as they give it to me.
My goodness. Okay.
Any more announcements?
No more.
No more. Okay. That's enough.
All right. Remember that the BTG store is open, folks. And go in and clock you some merchandise. Since we changed the new system, we are cutting down on a lot of the spam, but we still have some new people trying to come up. So y'all still watch when the announcements come up of who's there. We still get at least 2 or 3 soap opera personalities a day. So y'all watch it. With that, we're gonna go to commercial break, and then Keisha's gonna come back and tell us who is leaving Fairmont Crest.
Is getting the boot.
Who is getting the boot? All right. Actually, I don't want to play that commercial. So let's just keep it moving. Okay, everybody. Keisha, are you ready to make your announcement?
I believe so.
All right.
So I know who I want to nominate, and I don't at the same time because I feel bad about it. But I think this person needs to go because I think they need some help, and I think them being kicked out of the gates, and we need to get her checked into a facility for some assistance before it gets too far. Sister Vanessa, it's time to go.
My God.
Oh my God! Today. Well, Vanessa.
All right. It's all right.
Here's your ride.
Make sure you tip the Uber driver.
Sound like the ambulance getting to commit her.
Bless her heart, Sister Vanessa. We're gonna lift you up in prayer because your latest actions, your latest crash out, everything that you did in public, it just was not becoming of who we thought that you are, and it's okay. But
that was everything right there.
I love it, though.
And you know what?
That was
You would
okay.
actually do that walking out the door.
Love it. I love it. That was my favorite part.
Listen, the fact that Eva and Dana pull her to the side to ask her about real estate, and she is assuming they asking about the escort service.
Right.
Like she completely forgot about her legitimate business.
But can I say something though? Her makeup at Winterfest, and
yes,
this was like the beat. I mean, perfection.
Yeah, you can't see not a wrinkle, not a line.
Face was
smooth. Look like she just got a fresh injection.
Yep.
Absolute perfection. Like this is how we need to be from now.
Look, as the resident esthetician, I don't judge if you getting Botox, girl, because if you got Botox that day, whoever you went to, go back to her. Because
even the eyebrows, everything is just I saw it, I was like, oh my God, Vanessa looks beautiful. Not that she's not, but
no, she's always beautiful, but this right here was giving
just awesome job with the makeup that day.
Makeup, the hair, everything. She was, aside from her obvious public drunkenness, she was perfect.
Perfection.
So the guy that was on there, he is a real makeup artist. He's a celebrity makeup artist.
Yeah,
he's a celebrity eyebrow person's extraordinaire or whatever. I can't remember his name though.
Was he the Anita Williams impersonator on the show? Okay.
No, Anita Williams was the Anita Williams impersonator.
Well, according to the show.
No, he's
But if he's the makeup artist, like the one that be having everyone's makeup done, yeah, give him an Oscar, give him an Emmy. I'm not sure what you need to do, but pay them, give the man his awards.
I don't think so. I think they just wanted to do a couple of things this week, shout outs, and I like how they're doing that and how they bring other people in. I loved the whole Dookie Chase lunch.
Yeah.
Giving that shout out to New Orleans. I understand their business has tripled since that episode. In New Orleans, people are talking about it all over online. So I know that they are inundated in New Orleans right now at Dookie Chase. So shout out to them. And shout out to the writers bringing in that whole debut factor for Samantha, the co-creator.
Yes.
I love that they're bringing that in for the culture of how this is how the young Black ladies of society make their debut. And I love that aspect of it, introducing people into this is what we do. And I love that about it. And I'm having how they have in the school.
I just love I don't know if we got a new crop of writers, but I just love how they keep bringing things like Well, I don't know. We may go there, but they just keep bringing different conversations to the forefront that aren't addressed regularly. And I love how they're doing it.
Exactly. They are really doing it. As we're here, Keisha, do you have any performer of the week this week?
Vanessa with that
performer. I was about to say it's a tie between Vanessa and Danny for me.
You just like seeing Danny happy. I don't know about she did perform.
It's not the happy. It's the way she has grown in her approach in addressing people.
I will say that her talk with Kat was very well needed.
Yeah, it's just across the board. The talk with Kat, the talk with not Vanessa, Ashley, the talk with Andre the day after. She's just, you can tell as a character she's grown and evolved because her conversations are way different than they were at the beginning of the show.
And let me say this about that conversation with Kat. I felt that it was much needed, and finally somebody sees Kat. And again, I'm not on team anybody, but somebody finally sees and understands Kat's point of view and listen. And then when she said, she even brought it up, hey, you need to forgive. And she said, well, do you forgive Haley? And she's like, okay, gotcha. Let's hug it out because I ain't never gonna forgive Haley, and I understand. So
I'll
there it is.
So I'll give 2 honorary mentions for this week. Honorary mentions. Martin, because he was actually able to have a conversation with Ted, saying like, yes, he's like, I personally applaud you for trying to have Eva feel included and try and bond with her. However, you can't say that Kat doesn't feel neglected because of how much time you're spending with Eva.
Right.
I'm not saying that you don't need to stop spending time with her, but you can't negate or dismiss how Kat feels because it is valid. And
that conversation and his conversation with Kat, I agree. Yeah, Martin definitely honorable mention.
And with Martin's conversation with Kat, he did. I think they said that in the past, growing up, Kat was always the one to try and mend the bridges between the two of them if they ever had a rift. And this, at least for this moment, he was man enough to come to her and say, you know what, I kind of did go off the handle a little bit unjustly on you. It was not fair, and I sincerely apologize.
Yeah, it was nice to see them reconcile. I like that.
Yeah.
And with Joey,
and for them to be as close as they are off camera, it was nice to see them in that brothers, because they don't play up that brother sister dynamic with them that much on the show, and I enjoyed watching it.
Yeah, that was good, and I like that he made sure he was going to spend time with his family. Like, okay, I'm making this a priority. At least now, in the beginning, I'm building in this time for my family.
Like I said, same thing I just said about Danny. I feel like, for the most part, a lot of these characters are really starting to come into, like, they're growing and evolving, and I'm here for it. Danny, Martin, because I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Brandon Claiborne, but it was rocky at the beginning. It was rocky until we had that first scene where he got mad. When we had that scene when he got mad, I've seen nothing but growth from there on out.
Yeah, he's been growing.
I think it was rocky for everybody because it's a new genre, a new thing for most of them. Not some of them are soap opera legends and veterans, and some people are new to what the genre of soap opera is. So I think everybody just kind of had to get their footing and get the rhythm, and now I think that they've gotten it. Now they can roll with it, and I'm here for it. I want to see more of Mona. But I also want to see, because what happened to Laura and the whole Dave story, that just kind of fell off. And when I really thought they were going to take us someplace with that, give her some more.
Because I mean, I thought he would have came to Winterfest with her. That's her fiance, wasn't he?
They
were having issues, so they were saying we having some problems, but she never discussed it no more. It was like she had 2 conversations, and then we didn't hear Dave's name no more. So what happened? And
I think it's because Leslie started bullying her. I think
right. That's what I'm saying. Did that just go out the window? And now I'm so concerned about Leslie. But writers, I want you to go back and pick that up because I want to see more than the church mouse of Laura being bullied around Fairmont Crest. I want to see that story develop. I want to see her come into her own. Definitely applaud you for where I think you're going next week. And let me throw that out as everybody's homework for next week. This new person, Isaiah's ex-girlfriend, was her name not Lynette?
It was Lynette.
That's what I thought, and I'm thinking that this person is the person that Isaiah was dating beforehand. But
which is crazy because everyone was speculating that Haley was Lynette.
I think this person is that they got an angle.
But let's talk about this for a minute. Let's conspiracy theorize this. Who do we think Lynette is to Haley?
A cousin, a sister, or a cousin?
She knows Randy. She knows Randy.
So it could be Randy's baby mama.
Does he really have one?
I don't know. But either way it goes, the way that Haley looked at her, that she is closely tied to them in some kind of way.
Yolanda, that's right.
Okay, Faye, it was Yolanda. So no, that's not her then. That's not her.
So I think that I personally think that she's Haley's sister. Or Randy's sister.
Or a close con buddy. They definitely running in them circles because the way she looked at her up and down, and they looked at each other.
Why are you on my turf? Yeah,
maybe lose my headphones.
Like they tried to run a con on the same person before.
Yep. Or they working in that same circle. It's something. Because even when she said you invited Randy, so they don't know each other.
Yeah. Because they know. Oh.
This right here might be how Haley get caught up.
Yep.
Why is Bill everybody's freaking target? How much money does he have?
Oh, he's loaded. You can't be in the free.
Yeah, I mean he was married to Danny all them years and a Dupree.
He got big
and on the law firm.
Partners.
He's making big money.
He got big wig partners, and Vernon had a lot of clout to basically introduce him to all his people. So he's got some.
You think about he has this affiliation with Vernon. Think about how much scandal that calls for the need of a lawyer in Washington,
and then politics,
and then politicians.
That's true.
He's
Anybody
a
else
fixer.
Got any final thoughts?
He's Olivia Pope of Fairmont Crest.
Yeah.
Who's cleaner in terms of cleaning up the mess, Olivia or Bill?
Olivia. That ain't even a question. Olivia is the GOAT. She is the GOAT fixer.
She don't leave
we should have a cameo. Olivia should pop up.
Yeah, she need a cameo. Yeah, she need to pop up.
Bring Olivia Pope into Fairmont Crest for a cameo.
No, I'm not opposed to
Olivia
Pope
that
coming.
yet.
I'm not opposed to Olivia Pope being in Fairmont Crest.
But Annalise got to come too.
Who?
Oh yeah,
Annalise Keating got to come too. Then
no, before we get either of them, I need Ayanna Van Zant to come and sit here and read everybody for Phil.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. She do.
Because she's
Look,
late.
They need Ayanna.
She need to treat them like the Braxtons.
That part.
Cause Lord have mercy,
not on my watch.
Them Braxtons, Lord, they
need a real church up in this place too. There's no church in here. Hence, people.
I still don't understand how there is no church in Fairmont Crest. And this is a Black community. Please make it make sense. This is another thing that we as a culture don't do. Nobody in the whole community go to church. Nobody.
Nobody.
Shanice to take it to wherever she go.
Leslie go. Leslie was going.
Yeah, Leslie and Monat. and Jan. They all met.
Jan. They was all going to the same church, so that's why they met in church. So they going to church. It's just the Prees
ain't going to church.
Well, somebody need to take them.
See, if they were going to church, then Ted would have known a long time ago that Dana was in town.
But this is also the thing.
He would have saw across the congregation.
But the thing is, Naomi is probably a spiritual person, a person that walks spiritually. So I don't think that she's more so of the religious type. I'm pretty sure Chelsea is not a religious person.
No, she too out there.
But I'm surprised that Jacob ain't mentioned any kind of church.
Yeah, because them Hawthorne's been in somebody's church.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Vernon, I know that he's been invited to come preach a sermon or two somewhere.
Yeah.
He's a former pastor.
And Anita ain't been a keynote speaker at somebody's Women's Day.
Right.
function.
Oh yeah.
The red hat ladies. She been a red
we
hat
need
somewhere.
Church, writers. We need church.
We need something. They need some kind of something that's
think about all the doors that could open to different storylines. Oh, and speaking of while we're in final thoughts, because I know we talked about the things that the writers are doing, and we talked about this before. So now I want y'all's viewpoint. What do we think is going on with Anita? Because I definitely think there's a whole lot of testing going on in here.
They're gonna make her sick, but they're gonna be something that is serious enough to cause concern, but not serious enough to kill her, but enough for the family to have to rally. And
you know what I think she has?
What?
Lupus.
And you know that would make sense because it's gone. The way the writers are very strategic about approaching things that affect us.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be lupus or some type of cancer. I think if it was a man, it would probably be something like prostate cancer.
Yeah.
I don't think they're even gonna go with cancer because I thought she just had cancer and it ended up being something with her heart. So I think that's gonna be the obvious. Everybody's like cancer.
Yeah,
cancer.
that's what I'm saying. I think lupus would be a logical
because she's passing and she's passing everything because my late mother passed from lupus. They tested her for everything that could have contributed to her symptoms, but she passed everything. So the only thing that they could have deduced was lupus. And she's passing everything. So they're like, no, it's not this, it's not that. So only thing that we can think of is lupus.
It's definitely something. They ain't keep calling you back for tests for no reason.
Right. It's definitely something, one of them little silent things that we need to pay attention to because they, again, are very intentional about how they do that for us. I love that they're saying the time we got on the screen, we're going to be impactful.
Yeah, we're going to be impactful.
I love that. I really, honestly, that might be one of my favorite parts about this show is that they bring that realism to the masses.
Right. It's not just a bunch of stuff that's unrealistic. It is, let me put a little bit of fantasy inside of our everyday things that we're dealing with.
Right.
Which is lovely. I love how they did that. Even though they did the whole kidnapping thing, they also brought it back to social media and how much you put out there and all of that as the catalyst for it, which I'm here for all of it.
Speaking of the kidnapping, has she gone to trial yet?
Nah, she's still it's gonna be another year.
She escaped. She's gonna escape and try and do something crazy like Sheila used to do. Didn't
they holding her without bond, and then she gonna get out on time served like somebody else? But
no, we won't see. We won't see Madison until not Madison. What's that?
Allison.
We won't see Allison until I'll probably give it till about between May and July, somewhere in that time frame.
I was thinking around July, 4th of July, she's gonna escape.
Well, all right, everybody. It has been a wonderful evening. I like this new format that did cut a little bit of time off of what we were trying to do. And we still got everything in. So, hey, kudos to us. Yay, team.
And this week was really chill. It was
really chill. It wasn't a whole lot to unpack. Next week is already set us up to be the
boy. We might have to have a midweek recap on next week.
snatched that right out of my mouth. I was going to say we may have to have a midweek check-in next week.
Just so that we are clear, the law offices of Bill Hamilton is ready for our hearing.
The cat agency said they're not ready yet, so we'll see. We have to get with them.
They're still waiting evidence. Is that what it is?
Your Honor, I don't know why you're not seeing the fact that the prosecution is using delayed tactics because they have no case.
At this point, I have to go by what they tell me, and they are telling me they are still in the deposition phase. And we can't have a trial without discovery. So I think they're going to let you know what evidence they have when it's compiled. So I've recessed it for another week.
Well, the law offices of Bill Hamilton are unbothered, and we will be able to tackle anything the prosecution does try to throw at us.
The law offices of Bill Hamilton better quit drinking the tea. Or y'all out of business.
Yeah. You better tell them.
Yeah.
But
stop drinking the tea.
She did say since they offered
she does
Laura
have
Laura to come to their offices, that the offices are almost built, and they should have the renovations complete very, very soon. So
in response to the comments, yes, Kat is suffering from lupus in real life.
Yeah, she does. Yes. Which I think would be a great tie-in because
she's very public about it, so I can see them making that be the story.
Earlier this summer, wasn't it, or late summer?
Yeah, she's very public about her battles with lupus.
Yeah, so I think that would be amazing that they probably would bring that in with her blessing to bring a thing to that. But y'all, it's been wonderful. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Everybody stay safe, stay bundled up. It's getting close to Christmas. Christmas is flying. 2 weeks and we got Christmas.
I am not ready.
And also, our wonderful leader just celebrated a anniversary, if I am correct.
We did. It was lovely. It was lovely. Thank y'all so much. It was lovely. It's been 4 years, and it seems like 2. It seems like 2. Seems like 2, feels like 10.
Yeah.
And I just want to let everyone know that a national holiday is on the horizon.
Okay.
It is a very important holiday that everyone should know about. If you don't know about it, I'm not sure where you have been underneath a rock, but we are talking 23 days until January 4th. And that is Donald Aaron Day. And that is
knew it.
So
let me put this on my calendar, January 4th.
Donald Aaron Day. Okay.
It is a day that we spread love, happiness, and we are able to give loving reads and shade thrown.
I knew I liked you. What? Capricorn, fellow Cap.
You know what? I am so appreciative of you because you are the only Donald I like.
Well, I'm better than the Donald that's in office right now, but that's
yes, you are so much better.
Okay, national holiday. I can get with you because my birthday is also already a federally recognized national holiday, but we'll get into that later. As well, it was our good girlfriend's. Hers was November 11th. And then Knox's Cinco de Mayo is a holiday. And I think that's it.
I was born on Mother's Day.
You were born on Mother's Day. Yeah. My sister was born on Labor Day.
My mom is a Christmas Eve baby.
Angela is a day after Christmas baby. So that's the next birthday coming up.
Come on.
26 minutes after,
December 26th. So Angela's the next birthday coming up.
See, I was supposed to be born on Christmas Day, but I said, no, you ain't.
I was supposed to be born in January.
2 days you ain't about to lump Christmas presents and birthday presents on the same day. No, I won't.
Yeah, that's what my daughter is like. I wish I was born on Christmas so I could get double presents. I said, oh no, boo, that's not what happens. What happens is you divide up the presents and you put a birthday stick on half of them and a Christmas stick on the other half, but it's still the same amount of presents.
Still amount of presents.
That's all right. I buy my own presents.
I know. But Angela, we had to start celebrating you in the summertime because we had to start doing July 26th for Angela. That way, because Christmas, she in there.
Yeah, it's out the window.
All right, lovely people. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Y'all stay blessed.
Have a great weekend. Love you guys.
You all. Love y'all more.
All right.
Pray hard. Pray every day.
Every day. All right, y'all.
Bye.